We're going to start off with our just our box drill, nice and simple. We're going to have our right foot forward and our left foot goes back, and we just step forward and backwards over that leg. Okay, so forward and backwards over the right hand leg. And we're just looking at just working through range there. Big reach up towards the ceiling, down towards the ground itself there. So really working the ankle joint, the hip joint, and the knee stays in full extension if you can, but it's the two joints above and below, or we like to call them the oldest brother and the youngest brother. They're the ones that are working just now, with the middle brother getting some time off. Halfway there, I'm going to just tip my screen just a wee small bit. Stepping forward, stepping back. 15 seconds, and I'm going to switch over onto that opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. Switching over, left foot stays still, and again we're just straight in, opening and closing that ankle off. More importantly, we're going to wee stretch into the hamstrings, because we'll be using the hamstrings on one or two of the drills today. So 7 drills, as I was saying before. We've got a wee bit of work for the front of the shin. We're then going to do a little bit of work on the adductors, then hamstrings, glutes, core, calves, then core again to finish off with. So 2 core drills today, and a few areas we don't normally go into. Just stretching through nice and slow, nice and controlled, no rush. Just get that hip joint pushing back and get that hip joint pulling forward. So we're really trying to stick our bottoms out as we lean forward and drive the hip through as we come forward. 3, 2, 1. Right foot stays still, and we're just going to laterals straight in. Right foot staying still, knee stays straight as you can, and we're just keeping that foot pinned down to the ground. Really trying to just let that foot roll with the ankle, trying not to let the big toe lift off the ground. So we're not going to see the underside of the foot coming off the ground. We want to try and keep that foot down the whole time. Push through the big toe. As you step over, push through the big toe to keep yourself flat on the floor. If you've got any irritations at the ankle, this is a great one for mobilizing it. Just don't force the range, just keep it nice and controlled. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Left foot stays, right foot's working. And again, just explore that range. Side to side. So the tibialis anterior is the muscle at the front, which is highly linked to shin splints. So having a weak area there tends to lead to the bone not being as protected. Secondly, it's really important in what we call dorsiflexion, pull the toes up. So it helps pull the foot up the way. Hill runners, anything sprint-wise, we need to have good dorsiflexion so we don't keep catching our foot on the ground. So that's why the first drill we do next is going to be an important one for you yourselves. Now, it might go into a wee bit of cramp, or it might be quite hard work, because a lot of runners we see in the clinic don't tend to have too good strength through it. So, having said that, in 3, 2, 1, let's explore it. So you're going to stand about a good step away from a wall. You're going to lower yourself back onto the wall, and all we're going to do is bring the toes off the ground from the ankle joint. So it's not just the toes coming up, it's the whole foot comes off the ground. So the whole sole of your foot should come off the ground. Rather than just the toes coming up, it's the whole foot comes up there. And you should find that the knee pushes back at the same time to pull that up. So use your quad with that tib anterior. So we've got 3 by a minute on this drill here. So stand right close to the wall. A good step forward, lean into the wall. Ready, and off we go. Again, we're just to keep ourselves up nice and tall. Lean into the wall. Pull the whole foot up. So the sole of the foot is off, and you're just rolling onto the heel. If you've got any heel pain, just put like a cushion underneath your heel so you're not digging straight into the hard floor itself. If you're on a carpeted floor, you should be okay. And we're going for 3 by a minute here. And you'll feel that just start to develop a wee burning sensation on the front of the shin. It's exactly what we're looking for. Good, pushing down through the ground. Knees nice and straight. We're just doing a small march here. 10 seconds. Then we'll give a nice little shake and we'll go for our second and then our third sets there. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself off the wall. Give a nice little shake out. 10 seconds and we're going to our second set again. So again, we're really focusing on pulling that feet up by pushing the knees back as well. So find position. Step forward. Second set. Off we go. Really working through bringing that toes up from the ankle. Not from the toes, but from the ankle. Really think about the bit closest to the lower part of your leg, doing the pulling, rather than pulling from your toes itself. You will find the upper body will shimmy and shake side to side. If you can, try and keep that as still as possible so it's all coming from the ground up rather than using momentum from the top down. Halfway there. Press into the wall, up nice and tall. Limit any upper body movements. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Like a little shake out. But one last set to go. This time I want you to really think about lifting the toe, big toe, and the pinky toe at the same time. So rather than rolling, I want you to come straight up using both that side. You'll find by pulling that pinky toe up, you get a better leverage. So against the wall, a good step away. Ready, off we go. Marching. Pull that pinky toes up. Pull that big toe up. Sole of the foot comes off, all the way it goes onto the heel, then back down to the whole foot. Next one we're going to do is we're moving on to the adductors next, and we're going to use our weights for that. So we'll have a short 15 seconds between the exercises, then we're straight into our second drill. 20 seconds. Upper body stays dead still if you can. Really focus on keeping that core engaged as we're working. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and come off the wall there. Good job. We'll grab your weights next. So the next drill itself is going to be, we're going to start weights in our hands or weights down low, wherever you're comfortable holding it. Squat down, step out, slide across, push off, stand up tall, drop down, step across, push up. So down, over, push, drive, down, over, push, drive. Cool. I'm going to start in 5 seconds. The weight I've got is about 4 kilograms, so you can go heavier than that if you wish to. If the weight's too much, then just take it out. So ready? Off we go. Squat down, step, over, push through that leg to come back up. Down, over, push through that leg to come back up. Down, over, drive. Down, over, up. Down, as wide as you can go with that side step. drive. Down, over, drive. Down, over, drive. Down. You stay low on that transition. Down, over, push. Three, two, 1. 10 seconds. Your legs will shake out. Good work. 5 seconds. Second set. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Down, over, right back up. Down, over. Single leg to come back up. Down, over. Single leg to come back up. Down, over, push. So, down, stretch. Up. Down, stretch. Over. Down, stretch. Over. 10 seconds. And relax there. 10 seconds. Last seconds. Give legs a shake out. 5 seconds. Ready? Off we go. Down, over, back up. Down, over, back up. Stretch. Down. Keep it nice and controlled, nice and slow. Wide as we can go. Step over onto the opposite foot. Down, over, lift that trail leg off. Down, over, lift trail leg off. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Third exercise, guys, still keep the weights. It's going to be a stiff-legged deadlift, okay? So we're going to deadlift on the top here. Hands are going to be holding up the weight. Feet about shoulder width apart. Knees not locked out, but just about as straight as you can go without being locked out. Stick the bottom out, just down to in line with the knees, and then we're back up. And I want you to pull at the top here. So we're not jamming back, but we're going to finish up nice and tall. We're going to start in 5 seconds. It's 3 by a minute. Ready, and push bottoms out, and then pull back up. Lower, 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 and pull back up. Lower, 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 and pull back up. Lower, 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 and pull back up. Good work. Keeping that elbows nice and long and strong. The weight itself goes straight down. So if you're watching the weight, it just goes straight down towards my feet and then back up again now. So it shouldn't go in front of you. So we're not going out like that here. We're keeping that weight right underneath our fixed chest. So. Go back up. So. Pull back up. 3, 2, 1. Have a little walk there, 10 seconds. And we're back into our second set. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Slow. Push back up. Really focus on sticking the bottom out, keeping the back nice and straight. Then pull up. So only go as far as you keep that back nice and long and back up. Pelvis should be rotating forward as you go down, then drive back through. Slow, 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 slow. And pull through. Definitely no rounding out of the shoulders itself there. Keep ourselves nice and long. Weight going straight down. Pull through. Slow, 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 slow. Pull through. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds recovery. A little walk there. Do the back little stretch if you need to. 5 seconds, guys. Ready. Off we go. Hips back. Pull through. Hips back. Pull through. Hips back. Pull through. Hips back. Pull through. Long through spine. Push, push, push. Pull. Push, push, push. Pull. Really, really long. And back up. Really, really long arms. Hips back. Should feel hamstrings working. Lower back working. Middle back working to a certain degree as well, but not too much middle back. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're on to our next drill, which is going to be our glute bridge. So mats down, and we're going to use the glute bridge with the weight. So weight's going to be over the top of midriff itself. So pop your mat down, and we're going to have ourselves weight over midriff itself there, pushing through, and all we're going to do is march for the minute. Okay, so this will be 1 minute times 3. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Up. And we're just going to march our legs out. Keeping that hips pressed into the weight. Push through the ground with the foot that's on the ground. So we're really keeping our hips high with pressure down through the floor. 5 seconds, hips high. Try and just a visual of that foot staying straight, rather than letting the foot land and rotate round. Try and keep that foot dead straight if you can. Stretch out. Three, 2, 1, back down, 10 seconds, second set. Well done, guys, good job. 3, 2, 1, drive the hips up, off we go. Stretch through. Keep the hips pressed high. Push up into the weight with the midriff. Really press that lower abdominals into the weight. Keep the weight high. Nice and slow. Think about form. Really press the ground. If you need to take the weights off, please do. And just work out the last few reps. 3, 2, 1. Back down. 10 seconds. Got one last set to go. One last set to go. In 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Off we go. Stretching out. Long, long. Working hard here, guys. Working really well. Keep the hips as high as you can for as long as you can. Really work with that weight. Press into the weight. Keep that weight as high as you can now. If you need to take the weight off, please do. Press, squeeze, lift. 5, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Pop the weights to the side. First core exercise could be a plank. So plank with a shoulder tap. And it's going to be 30 seconds, so it's going to be long plank. Now we're just going to tap the shoulders. If you need to come down to knees, that's fine. If you need to take the knees even closer, and we're just tapping the shoulders, that's absolutely fine as well. Then start in 10 seconds, okay? 10 seconds, long plank, 30 seconds, 6 sets. 6 sets. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Up in the plank, tap the shoulders, keep the hips down, nice and long through the spine. Try not to rock and roll from side to side, keep the control through the core. Going down to like a W position with the thumbs really close together. So keep the arms nice and narrow. 3, 2, 1, down calm, 10 seconds, second set. 5, 3, 2, 1, up calm, off we go. Don't worry about speed, worry about time under tension. Three, 2, 1, back down calm, 10 seconds. There's nothing slower than watching a stopwatch count down. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Long through the hips. Narrow with the thumbs. Hands going straight down to the ground. Three, 2, 1, 3 down, 3 go. 10 seconds recovery. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Press through the palm of the hand into the mat. Three, 2, 1, and 10 seconds. 4 down, 5, 6 to go. Hats off. Your business. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Keep the hands narrow. Five, 3, 2, 1. 1 to go, guys. 1 to go, guys. Really, really well. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and relax there, guys. Good job. We're into the next drill. So second last drill, calf raises. So grab your weights again. It's double-legged calf raises, double-legged calf raises. So what we do, legs super straight, up through the toes, and back down. Up through the toes, and back down. So I want you to elongate the lowering phase. Starting 5, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Drive through, slow back down. Drive through. As soon as you hit the ground, pop up, pop. And I want you to think about the big toe and small toe in contact. So try not to dump out onto the outside of the foot. Come right through that big toe. Pushing through. Knee nice and straight. Weight in the hand. Roll through the big toe. Fast up, slow down. 5, 3, 2, 1. Walk the legs out. Second set coming up. Change hands over the weight. This time our feet are going to point together. Okay, so point the toes together. Okay, so not straight, toes in. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Toes turned in. We're just going to hit a different part of that gastroc. Again, fast up, slow down. Using the wall for balance. Keeping that center of mass over the ankles itself. Drive, lower. Drive, lower. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and a little rest there. One last set. This time the feet are going to be pointing out the way, okay? So we're going to be going out the way, okay? Knees going over the toes still. 3, 2, turn the feet out, off we go. Just hit slightly differently. Push the feet out, drop the heels down. Push the feet out, drop the heels down. Holding that weight in that left hand. Through the whole foot, back down. Twenty seconds. Calves are letting you know they're in a fight now. 3, 2, 1, and give the calves a little shake out there. Grab your mats and foam roller to finish off with. Mats and foam roller to finish off with. So, we're lying to our back, if that's okay with you. And we're going to have ourselves fixing the foam roller between one arm and one leg. Okay, so one arm and one leg. So it's going to be my right hand is fixing with my left leg. And the other two, we're just going to tap down. Okay, we're going for 30 seconds off each side. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Lock in, press really hard. push elbow into knee. You might find a wee bit of a click or a clunk at the hip as you lower it down. It's just that stability of that hip. It's quite common to happen on one side only, but it can sometimes happen on both as well. We're going to do a finisher here. So one set only on each side. Long press, 15 seconds. Really working hard. Back pressing down into the mat. 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch over. Right leg, left hand. Off we go. Long with the arm. Long with the leg. Opposites attract. So really go long. Press, press, press. Long the dead bug here. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.